Hi, here we are at the Hannover Fair 2013. ICP's launching a new range of caliper brakes, air-operated, mechanically operated and hydraulically operated brakes. On the first stand here we can see the air-operated brakes type CB. This one is model CB6. In fact, this one actually has the reference CB63. That means it's a Type 6 size 3 thruster. So the way the brake works is that we put air into here. The air chamber that causes the pin to push the opposing caliper arm away from the thruster causes the brake arms to clamp down on the disc which is positioned between the pads here. You may notice the unique construction of the brake, which has the orthogonal sliding system, which allows the caliper arms to slide back and forth to self-center in the disc. It's a unique patented design, which means that the pads are always evenly running over the disc running path. It ensures even wear in the brake pad. Also on the stand here you can see CBS7 should I say. This is a similar brake to the air applied brake, but this one's actually got a larger thruster. You'll notice that the thruster is more bulky. That's because inside the thruster we have a set of springs which are permanently trying to close the brake. So the way this brake works is entirely opposite to the CB series. The CBS series is spring applied, S for spring applied, so it means when the air is removed the brake clamps shut. So we can say it's a kind of safety brake. So if you need a braking system that operates when the air is turned off, the CBS style brake is for you. Again, like the CB series, we have a range of thrusters according to the size of braking force required. This one is a size 3 thruster, similar size to the size 3 thruster on the CB series. We have smaller thrusters and larger thrusters in each series according to the amount of braking force required. If the customer has no air or no hydraulic services, maybe on a mobile piece of equipment, he has the option to use a mechanical brake where the user can control the braking pressure by turning the control handle. You can notice that as I advance the handle, the brake actually closes harder against the disc. We don't get quite as much braking force with this system as the pneumatically operated brakes, but nevertheless it gives a useful alternative for the customer who doesn't have air or hydraulic services. So this can be considered the medium kind of range size of brakes. We also have small brakes and miniature brakes, quite useful in very tiny applications. I like the CBM1. This is a caliper brake M for manual. It's another kind of brake which we operate by turning the screw on the handle. We have a variation with that, similar size brake. This one is air operated brakes. It's another compact brake you might notice here. Nice modular construction. Probably we'd say we're looking in the range of maybe 5 to 50 newtons clamping force. For tiny discs, small applications in general engineering, general machinery. It's a compact solution which is relatively inexpensive as well. Here we have the CBM3, which is a bigger brother of the CBM1 but works the same way. Again, like the larger brake we saw originally, we control it manually and the braking effect is according to the number of turns. You can see the brake pads closing together as I advance the screw. And here's a brake that I like. This one's the CB4. It's air applied brake. It's quite a new series because we don't believe any manufacturer makes an in-between size brake like this one. So mounting it through one M10 or M8 screw here, we apply air to this side of the thruster. The air in the thruster pushes the pin on the other side of the thruster against the opposing caliper arm, and then it closes the brake. This brake's quite unique because we can manage to get in this small space here a rather large thruster. So for the size of brake, we can get some quite big thrusters in here, and we get quite a large braking force for such a small brake. We also make this brake, like all the brakes, in a CBS version, a spring applied air release brake, so we can get spring applied safety type brake in a relatively small package.